I'm David Hanel, one of the attorneys at Feinblum & Hanel. You've come to our website, fightyoursuspension.com, or one of our other traffic websites. Let's say you have an issue about a D-6 suspension. That is a very, very common question that people call me about. What is a D-6 suspension? Typically, the easiest way to answer this question is to say a D-6 suspension comes from the court. Let's talk about how this may happen. Let's say you receive a speeding ticket and you're for driving 30 over the posted speed limit. That requires a mandatory court appearance, either on the part of the driver or on the part of the attorney representing the driver. Let's just say there's a no-show. For some reason you don't get notice, let's say. The court can then suspend your license from the bench. That's called a D-6 suspension. In order to clear that up, I would recommend that you consult with a very experienced traffic attorney. Scenario number 2, let's say you received a criminal violation for no valid license or driving while license suspended. Let's say for one reason or another a court appearance is missed. In that situation, the judge from the bench could either issue a warrant or could issue a warrant and D-6 your license, assuming that your license is not valid or invalid for another reason. A D-6 suspension can typically be cleared up by addressing that directly with the court or the clerk. In certain circumstances, it would require an attorney to file paperwork directly with the state attorney's office and the clerk's office and get a judge to lift the D-6 suspension if it was ordered by the court. Another more common scenario for a D-6 suspension is when you receive a run-of-the-mill traffic ticket, careless driving, speeding, let's say, and let's say you do not address that citation within the first 30 days as you're required to do pursuant to the traffic court rules. In that type of a scenario, what will end up happening is the clerk will notify the Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles as to the issue in that particular county. The clerk will notify the DMV will take action to suspend your driver's license because of an unpaid or unaddressed citation. What happens is once you clean up that suspension or pending suspension, the Department of Motor Vehicles will issue a clearance, but it doesn't happen that easily. The reason is because first you need to clear it up with the clerk. You need to actually get a D-6 clearance form from the clerk, take that D-6 clearance form to the Department of Motor Vehicles, and they will then clear you in the system so that your license is valid or that the pending suspension is set aside. That's often a service that we provide for our clients. I would highly recommend that you give us a call at 800-FIGHT-IT or go to our website, fightyoursuspension.com. There's a lot of good information on that site regarding license suspensions and D-6s.